cannot tell how loud that is. Oh, I should probably tweet this out. Hey there, how's it going there, Kevin Martinez? Hey chat, how's it going? Hey there, Jay Matthew. Hey there, Labyrinth. Are you excited for Resident Evil 8? I'm extremely excited for Resident Evil 8. Let me finish this tweet. Okay. Bam. Hey there, Blue X. How's everybody doing? Hey again from London. Always watch your live streams. Good afternoon, Dreamcast guy. How you doing this awesome Friday? It's not Friday, is it? It's Thursday. Glad I didn't bug you if you were going to stream this. Oh, yeah. Of course, I had to stream this. Okay, so I'm really excited about something in particular. We're listening a little bit to the soundtrack right now. The event showcase itself starts here in 63 minutes. It's going to be a hell of a good time. How's chat doing? Everybody good in chat? I now have a light, and I can actually tune my light to be a little bit more yellow. Let's make that a little bit more yellow, a little bit more white. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Cheers from Venezuela. Talk about hype. We might get Revelations 3 and Remake 4. Yeah, hopefully. Greetings from Malta. So, it sounds like this showcase is mostly going to be about Resident Evil 8 Village. But specifically, they're just calling it the Resident Evil Showcase. So, we're going to talk Resident Evil. I brought some Resident Evil games. We're going to talk stuff. I'm going to get hyped with chat. I hope Soldier Boy is watching your stream. I think Soldier Boy has a life. He's not watching me. Oh, no problem, Nick Cooper. Much love from the UK. Thank you so much. Resident Evil 4 Remake announcement to hold us over until Village. Honestly, I think today we're going to see Village a lot. I think they're going to show us a bunch of Village and something accidentally leaked. Something accidentally leaked that's about to be revealed, I think, which is the new multiplayer mode. We're going to read this in just a second. Let's get hyped in chat for a bit first. Code Veronica? Ooh, yeah, you know me. I want some Code Veronica remake for sure. Looking forward to your stream from the UK. Love your channel. Thank you so much there, Michael. I hope they show gameplay for Village, and this isn't a big Switch port. Hey, Mr. Pete donated $1 and said, got all the achievements on Cyberpunk on Xbox and got it on PS4 because it was on sale. I just like to complain about how often it crashes on PlayStation. Yeah, I've heard it crashes more on PlayStation 5. So I haven't been playing it at all, honestly. I will get back to it at some point, though. Have you ever eaten a dog? No, I've never eaten a dog. I actually haven't eaten much meat ever in my life. I'm not a big meat eater. Do you think that Chris Redfield is the villain for Resident Evil 8? No, I don't think so. I think that the teaser trailers are a little bit clickbait. But I actually wanted to show you something, guys. I'm really excited about this. Is everybody hyped? Chat, are y'all hyped? I'm about to click a button here. I'm going to click this button, and it's going to show this is a big deal to me. So I want you guys to be hyped, okay? Yes, that's right. I am an official Resident Evil stream. This is real. This was given to me by Capcom. I'm now officially a Resident Evil streamer officially. Look at that. Look at that. I have that Capcom gave me that little badge. So now whenever Resident Evil stuff happens, I have full permission to stream it, do live reactions. I'm allowed to play the music whenever I want. None of my stuff will ever get copyright strikes. Capcom said, you're so good at Resident Evil, you're such a big fan, you can do whatever you want. So now I have this little badge. And I'll be honest, I'm real damn happy about it. I am real freaking happy. Look at my little logo right there. Look at that. Moving on up. Yeah, man, I don't know. It It just feels cool because you guys know I've been obsessed with Resident Evil my entire life. I actually met Shinji Mikami, the guy who invented Resident Evil in the first place. The fact that Capcom in 2021 is giving me a little badge, that makes me happy. But it actually means something special. It means something special. So we have an hour until the press conference begins. We have an hour. But Capcom gave me something. Capcom gave me a Resident Evil gift to give to you. Now, I don't know exactly what it is, but there are some PlayStation codes. They gave me a stack of PlayStation codes, and they said, give this away to your stream. So what I think I'm going to do is, maybe we'll do every like 5, 6, 10 minutes or something like that until the stream starts. I'm going to drop one of these in chat. Maybe we'll do some trivia questions. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but we're going to drop some stuff into the chat that it sounds like there's going to maybe be some sort of unlockable characters or something in Resident Evil Village or something, and this code is going to unlock that. Okay, so let me read this. Alien Xenomorph just dropped a $2 super chat and said, journalist Micah Curtis says you're alt-right. Interesting. Well, I don't know who Micah Curtis is, but I'm not alt-right. I see OJ doesn't have that badge. Well, then I guess I'm the official streamer now. Oh, I guess I'm the big dog. No, I'm joking. By the way, can we just say something? If y'all don't know Player Essence, here, let me actually pull this up. Player Essence actually just had the best freaking news. And I want to give him a shout out because honestly, this is so freaking great. His wife is in Nigeria and she's finally able to come over here. The travel bans are gone. His wife is about to be here. I am so freaking happy. Every week I actually talk to OJ. We talk for like an hour or two every week. And he's been wanting his wife to come here forever. So freaking awesomeness. I just want to say huge love to OJ. He absolutely has been having a hard time, like not being here with his wife, obviously. You're not alt-right. You're always right. Thank you so much there, Jeff Grubb. Is that really Jeff Grubb in my chat? Jeff Grubb, what are you doing in my chat? I'm not cool enough. Is Chris Redfield gonna die? I don't think that Chris Redfield's gonna die. I think that Resident Evil has a couple giant characters, and they're really afraid to kill them. You know, like, they're never going to kill Leon. They might kill Ethan sometime. Like, Ethan's the new big toy in the toy box, but I don't think they're going to kill anybody. Why is chat trying to talk spoilers? You know what? I'm not going to acknowledge any spoilers in chat. There hasn't been much. Hey there, Foxton. Everybody's being pretty chill. Everybody's being pretty chill. I like Enos in chat put first person and put a bunch of vomits. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a code right now. We're going to do a code right now because you guys are the first 400 people watching. Okay, so let me read what this code is. This is from Capcom themselves. They said, hey, we're giving you some codes that are special in-game avatars to give to your audience. They're for PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5s. So make it a note to tell them. You're just going to redeem this in the PlayStation Store. So everybody open up your PlayStation Store. Get up the PlayStation app. Get your PlayStation open. We're going to drop the first code here, all right? Now, when you get this, tell me what it is, because I don't know. Let me actually, I have to open up my own stream real quick so I can drop it in chat for you guys. Man, you guys are liking the hell out of this stream already. I appreciate that. Okay. Okay, I'm muting my own stream. Okay, there we go. Bids on the first one. No. There we go. Mooch and Hate Easy. Hey, Mooch. Okay, cool. I got my chat popped out. There we go. Hey there, Yellow Kazoo. Let's see. I don't have a PlayStation. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works. I'm not sure if multiple people can use it or one person can use it. I'm not exactly sure. But when somebody redeems that code, tell me what it is. Even God is afraid to kill Chris Redfield. Let me mod. I want to mod. I can't believe Jeff Grubbs is in my chat. Jeff Grubb, I love you so much, man. Jeff Grubb, I trust you with the mod badge. Oh, God, hopefully that's the real Jeff Grubb. There we go. Add moderator. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. It was a werewolf. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, Matt got it in chat. Okay, so we have more of those to give out as we get closer to the stream. We got 54 minutes here. But apparently it's a villager avatar that's like a werewolf. Ah. Okay, it's a werewolf. Well, that's pretty freaking cool. Okay. Let me read this $10 super chat, and then let's talk about something that's accidentally already leaked from this showcase we're about to watch. Because Capcom, as much as I love them, they are a leaky business. But Robbie Roxas just said a $10 super chat and said, "Glad you're tuning into the stream, man. Gives me something fun to listen to while I'm on the road dropping off pups from daycare. Hope it lives up to your hype." Well, thank you so much there, Robbie, and good on you for delivering pups from daycare. Well, Robbie, it sounds like you're having a good day at work. Six Finger Jake says, "Do you believe the Resident Evil 4 remake will push the PlayStation 5 graphics?" I'm not sure. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I'm curious. I'm not sure. I think the Resident Evil 4 remake is really far away. I think the Resident Evil 4 remake is going to be in like 2023. But okay. We're all hyped. We're all excited. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so this just came out. It sounds like there's going to be some sort of major multiplayer mode included with Resident Evil Village. So this is going to be a free multiplayer mode, or included. So buying the game, $60 for the game, you get all of Resident Evil Village. Great, that's hype. And there's going to be some sort of multiplayer mode. Now, I have purposefully not read this yet. I have purposefully not read this because I wanted to do a live reaction with you guys and see what the heck this is. Can you make a Discord server? I've thought about making a Discord server. Do you think there's going to be any surprises? What do you think about Sony saying surprises? I'm not sure. I think Sony's working on stuff. I think this, if Sony plays their cards right, this is going to be a good year for them for sure. Hopefully, but they're starting the closed beta testing for an online mode at the end of the month. Yeah. Okay. Experience survival horror like never before in the 8th major installment of the Resident Evil franchise, Resident Evil Village. Set a few years after the horrifying events of the critically acclaimed Resident Evil Biohazard, the all-new storyline begins with Ethan Winters and his wife peacefully living in a new location, free from their past nightmares. Just as they're building their new life together, tragedy befalls them once again. This pack includes Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil Reverse. Let me move my camera so you guys can see it. Reverse. Okay. So that already is starting to sound like it's gonna... Details of the operational period of Resident Evil Reverse, including commencement of availability and any potential announcements relating to the end of the service, can be found on the official website, residentevil.com/reverse, which I'm assuming is not yet not yet live. This isn't spoilers. Love you, Dreamcast guy. You're a humongous gamer. Well, thank you so much there, Protoss. And thank you, PLC85, for super chatting $1 Canadian. Thank you for that $1 Canadian. That's like half an American dollar. Please note that depending on the timing of your purchase, Resident Evil Village Reverse may no longer be available. Mr. Raccoon Weapon Charm Survival Resource Pack Resident Evil Village Mini Soundtrack. So these are the pre-order bonuses that have been leaked. Pretty interesting, and certainly some food for thought. I'm kind of curious, though, what else there's going to be. Damo James, 15 pounds super chat, just put abracadabra. Thank you so much there, Damo. Reverse sounds like some kind of reverse into form of old games. Yeah, right? So, what I'm thinking, this guy gave Cyberpunk a 9. Yep, I liked a game a month ago. You're right. The name is starting to imply, like, something I've been thinking about is the fact that Resident Evil is so big now. Resident Evil has had so many mainline games and spin-offs and weird sequels and stuff. I feel like they have their own universe completely built. If they wanted to actually dump the money into doing a proper multiplayer game at this point, I feel like they could. Because you could have the characters, you could have a mercenary style last stand mode. They could do their own roguelike multiplayer thing where you find random guns and random items and random zombies come after you. Because think about it, we have like the plant zombies from Resident Evil 2. We've got like Crimson Heads from Resident Evil 1 Remake. We've got Lickers. We've got Hunter Beta, Hunter Gamma. We've got Tyrants, Mr. X, delicious vampire ladies that I want to strangle me. Like, my thought is just that if Capcom really cared, if Capcom truly cared, they could do an absolutely banger Resident Evil Online game that I truly believe everybody would love. What do you guys think about that? Reverse is going to end up being a warrior-style game with every character. No, don't say that. I hope it's not that. Greg Long says, Dreamcast guy, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. It should be an Outbreak revival, just imagine. Yeah, okay, so Omar in chat says it should be an Outbreak revival. So here's what I want to... What do you mean by that? What do you mean by Outbreak revival? And what I'm asking is, do you mean focused story? Because what I liked about the Outbreak games is that they were multiplayer, that I could play a real Resident Evil with my friends, but they still had a plot. They still had characters and stuff. The side modes in Resident Evil are never good. Vampire lady can kidnap you for snoo snoo. Very true, very true. Outbreak deserves a rebirth. Yeah, it's true. What do you think about PlayStation 5 having a good year? I think PlayStation 5 is hopefully going to have a good year, but it's difficult to tell. I mean, we're still at the beginning months. Right now, I've been playing my PlayStation 5 a lot, honestly. I like my PlayStation 5 a lot. I do want us to have more games. The fact that we only have a couple PlayStation exclusives right now, I definitely want more games. Jeff Grubb in chat just says, plot equals giant vampire lady? Yeah, right. I mean, that's it. Plot is how many women want to step on me. You know what, can I do this real quick? Let's see here. I think I have a vampire lady meme. Here it is, guys. Here's the plot. I'm about to leak you guys the plot of Resident Evil 8. This is it. That's the plot right there. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell. They're going to take my badge away. I've been saving so many of these. This vampire lady, I like this vampire lady so much. Ooh, look at that. Look at all this plot. Let's just zoom in on that plot. Okay, we're done. We're done. A Resident Evil Gaiden remake, says J. Matthew. Yeah, you know, unironically, I like Resident Evil Gaiden. In fact, you know what? I want to do something real quick. Let's pull up. I'm going to read these super chats in a second here, but Resident Evil Gaiden, which apparently somebody told me that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. This game was actually pretty legit. Like, it was really basic for the time. It's a Game Boy Color game. I own it. I seriously and sincerely liked this game. I thought it was pretty cool. I always wish that they had done like a remake of this with real combat. Because the combat, watch this, it's like an RPG. Yeah, this ain't coming back. I thought it was fun. I mean, they made the best what they could with the limited hardware. I thought that was cool. Pull chat back up. Is Hunk coming back? I hope so. Show us your haircut. Oh, God. Should I show my haircut? I don't know. My haircut is just a bald head at this point. All right, we got 44 minutes. All right, let me read these super chats. I just got Angel Chang, the Simp Hunter, super chatted $2 and said, what about a sequel to Resident Evil Vendetta? I mean, I would like that. I think there's going to be more. They've already confirmed there's a Resident Evil TV show. I've been leaked a lot of stuff about the Resident Evil movie, the new live action one. It seems fantastic. Sergio just super chatted 50 Mexican dollars and said, do you think that we'll get a classics collection of some sort? Okay, actually, Sergio, this is a great question. It's something I've been thinking about. We're going to talk about that. I actually pulled out a bunch of Resident Evil games so we could talk about it. Would you like a Sonic Adventure 2 remake? Yes. Dreamcast 47, yeah, all right. Am I going to show y'all how bald I am? Am I going to no, I'm not going to. That's not a good way to do this. But we are going to put another code in chat. This is code number 2. Everybody, this is a PlayStation code. It's going to work on PS4 or PS5. People have told me that it's some sort of avatar. Putting this in will unlock a werewolf from Resident Evil 8 as your character avatar. So you ready? Dropping it in 3, 2, 1. I want a Grand Theft Auto 2 remake. Are they finally going to put giant spiders in the Resident Evil movie? Still nothing like Shelob to scare all the arachnophobes. True. Skies of Arcadia remake. Yeah, I want a Skies of Arcadia remake more than anything. So did anyone figure out if the code works for multiple people? Labyrinth, some people tested it and they told me that it only works for the first person to put it in. Vision Quest is saying that he got it, so... Dino Crisis and Dino Crisis 2 remake. I mean... Yeah, so it's just... The latency is just YouTube. YouTube is just slow. Like, I'm reading you guys chat as fast as I see it. YouTube always has that little bit of a delay. A Suikoden 2 remake. Now, that's a deep cut. I feel like a Resident Evil 4 reveal would overshadow Village. Okay, so let me show y'all something real quick. Let's look at something together, okay? I'm going to pull it up real quick. We're going to the official Resident Evil Twitter account, and we're going to show you some of the tweets that have been happening. One second. Sorry, somebody's leaking me something right now. Okay. Revelations 3. Dreamcast guy, are you starting early? Yeah, just wanted to start early. The show itself, to everybody who's joining in, we have almost 700 people watching now. The showcase begins in 41 minutes exactly. So 41 minutes from now. But I wanted to start early, talk, get the hype going, show off my delicious Resident Evil badge. Okay. So over the course of the last couple days, the official Resident Evil Twitter account has been... This is real, by the way. This is the official Resident Evil Twitter. Notice that a lot of their tweets are the entire series of games. Now, normally, before a big event, you hype stuff up. They pay press people to hype things up, right? Obviously, that's their job. But normally, you hype stuff up with GIFs and concept art and like teasers and stuff like that. The Resident Evil anniversary they've been teasing with a little bit of everything. See? Resident Evil 4. It's the inventory from Resident Evil 4, which I've always said was gun Tetris. Then they did Resident Evil 3's inventory. Then they did all this delicious concept art of the tall lady. Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 1. And then they're showing, like, this is from the Christmas. So my point, though, is just the fact that they're not just talking about Resident Evil 8 only. This isn't about Village. Let's see here. Okay, so here's a great question. Demo James just super chatted £5 more, and this is a fantastic question. He says, what is a showcase anyways? Will this be a demo of gameplay? Does that mean the game is coming out soon? I think that's a great question, honestly. I think what's about to happen, my theory of what this showcase is about to be, I think they're going to sit down and I think they're going to show us like 20 minutes of gameplay. Straight shot playing, 20 minutes of gameplay with combat. Probably going to see somebody transform into a werewolf real dramatically, Teen Wolf style. And then I think they're going to announce a demo, and I think they're going to announce a release date. And I think the reason they're going to do this is I think the point of this showcase is to kind of be the final runway to prepare people for the launch. Because if you think about it, as much as we've seen teaser trailers and stuff at the PlayStation 5 reveal event and stuff, we haven't seen much raw gameplay. We haven't seen much of people just showing an extended clip. We've seen a bunch of little teases and concepts and stuff. We haven't just seen a full blast Resident Evil Village uncut. And I think that's what this is going to be. Courage just super chatted $5 and said, do you think we'll get a Smash Brothers character reveal? All right, that got me. I'll admit it. That I didn't expect a Smash Brothers question, but Foxton super chatted $5 and said, we have a Discord server full. P.S. You're awesome, Max. Yo, chat, follow Dreamcast guy. Thank you so much. Dummy finger. I hope they do another cryptic demo. Yeah. I'd love a demo just if it'll run on my machine. Yeah. So what are the problems that's happened? So the last two demos, a lot of you guys may not know this because you're not super into it, but I'm obsessed with Resident Evil. The last couple Resident Evil games they released a demo for, when they dropped it on PC, people data mined the hell out of it. Like before Resident Evil 7 came out, they had the one-shot demo. People were breaking into the code and finding the last boss and shotguns and stuff like that way before they were supposed to. The code is only available in North America. Oh, okay, good to know. Will there be a Resident Evil Pornhub collaboration? I hope so. Oh my god, I hope so. All new reveals and gameplay has a nice ring to it. So that's it. So this is the Resident Evil Showcase. All new reveals and gameplay. They have that in quotes. Very interesting. And then this is something somebody said in chat, which is that the specific item they showed is the dummy finger. So is this teasing one day? Yeah, you now need only one finger to count to the Resident Evil Showcase. All right. Resident Evil 4 make? True. Oh my god. So, hold on. I'm going to read. Both of these super chats are about a Resident Evil 4 remake. You know, just for funsies, I'm going to grab my copy of Resident Evil 4 off the wall. Let's see here. I've got... we got Resident Evil 4 on Wii, because you got to have Resident Evil 4 on Wii. We got Resident Evil 4, of course, on the GameCube, the original Resident Evil 4. And then, where is Resident Resident Evil 4. Don't we also have it on Switch? That's right. And then I have it digitally on Nintendo Switch. But now that we have our piles of Resident Evil 4, two of these super chats are really funny to me. Carlos Colon super chatted $2 and said Resident Evil 4 make. And then Alex Wright super chatted $3 Canadian and said, welcome back, stranger. Fades to black 2022. I think the Resident Evil 4 remake is real. I don't think we're going to hear about it today. So the big problem that Capcom has right now is that Resident Evil is selling crazy numbers. That's good for them. But there is the weird kind of issue, which is that they don't want to take the oxygen out of the room. They don't want to hype people up so much that they only focus on a particular project. Like if they announced a Resident Evil 4 remake right now, if they announced a Resident Evil 4 remake today, I do think that would, at least in a small way, I do think that might hurt the Resident Evil 8 sales. And what I mean by that is just the fact that like people get so laser focused. Let's face it, we're gamers. This is the gamer chat. Is Tall Lady going to have an OnlyFans? I want her feet pics. I'm not sure about that, Devin, but best of luck, buddy. Real thirsty in chat. I think that there's a little bit of a trouble sometimes of like they get so laser focused on a particular project. We get so hyped for games that we only think about the game directly in front of us. So I think Capcom is trying to just let most of the oxygen in the room be about Resident Evil Village. But I have a theory today. I have a theory about why they are calling this the Resident Evil Showcase. Because look, it doesn't say Village. It doesn't say 8. It doesn't even say Resident Evil Anniversary. Even though a lot of these tweets are talking about the anniversary. See, look, if you look in the corner, they have this thing, Resident Evil Anniversary, which I'm covering with my accidental logo. I think what we might see today, my biggest prediction for today, is that we might see some sort of Resident Evil collection. And I think that would be awesome. I love the classic Resident Evil games. I actually decided to pull down the original trilogy, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. Ooh, I love the original Nemesis. Resident Evil Survivor. Look at that. People in chat keep talking about spiders. I see people in chat talking about the spiders. Look at that big old spider on the back. Ooh. And then Resident Evil Code Veronica, a personal favorite of mine. Personal favorite of mine has always been Code Veronica. And I also feel like Code Veronica is the one that people don't talk about nearly enough. Love, love, love Resident Evil Code Veronica. But I think we might see some sort of Resident Evil collection, or maybe they'll call it something like Resident Evil Yesteryear. Because if they'll probably do that, it's probably going to be straight up ports. But in my mind, I'll be honest with you guys, I would be happy if they just gave us a playable version on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and PC and PS5 and Xbox Series X. I wish that they had a version of like this. Or these older games. Like Survivor is just kind of lost to time. Like I love the remakes of Resident Evil 3 remake. Not too much, but I love the Resident Evil 2 remake. I've always wanted to see the original PlayStation game come back. What about Resident Evil Dead Aim? Oh, yeah. All right, actually, okay, let me read. We got some super chats. I backed up. Let me read some of these super chats here. What's your favorite Resident Evil game? Also, congratulations. Yeah, my favorite Resident Evil game is still the original Resident Evil 2. I'm still the biggest fan of the original Resident Evil 2. The original Resident Evil 2 to me, this game has so much emotional impact. I used to make believe this as a kid. We actually used to play on the playground. We would make believe Resident Evil 2. We would get there, and some of the kids would pretend to be zombies, and some of the kids would pretend to be Leon, and some of the kids would pretend to be Claire, and we'd fight stuff off, and the bigger, stronger kids would pretend to be Hunk, or a Hunter, or a Licker. we used to make believe Resident Evil 2 on the playground because the game was so influential to us. I have Resident Evil 2 toys, and as a kid, I'd actually just act it out because my parents took my PlayStation away a lot. I actually had my video games taken away constantly as a kid, so I would have to imagine the games that I still got a chance to play them. So, see, is Chris Redfield a bad guy? I mean, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. But okay, right here. So I still, that's my favorite. My favorite is the original Resident Evil 2. But let me read more of these super chats. See, Escozini just super chatted £5 European and said, "Would you be a protagonist or a villain in Resident Evil?" You know, I'd like to think if I was in Resident Evil, I would be William Birkin. I'd be the guy who accidentally creates a super virus, and then I'm so stupid, and then I become a giant monster, and you'd all kill me, and it'd be super fun. Sergio, with another $50 super chat, said, "I agree that we'll see some sort of Resident Evil collection. Do you think it'll be digital only, and will it be a shadow drop or a physical release?" Unfortunately, I hate to rain on anybody's parade. I know we all love physical. I just bought the Grandia collection. I buy a lot of physical games, as you can tell by my humongous wall. I do have a fear that if they do release the classic games, like I hope, I do think they're probably going to be shadow dropped, and I do think they're going to be digital only. I do just, and this is my own speculation. This is completely a guess. I haven't heard anything. You'd be a generic zombie. It's David, you're right. I would definitely be a generic zombie in Resident Evil. I think that if they release the old stuff, it's going to be like what they did with the Final Fantasy IX and Final Fantasy VII, how they're digital only games, and they're good. They're great ports, but they're just ports. Dreamcast guy, can the collection come to Switch possibly or not? I would hope that it comes to if the collection is real, I bet it would come to everything. Like, why not? Also, additionally, because I think that part of the reason why is Capcom has such a good licensing agreement. Like, something you guys may forget, sometimes these studios don't have the best deals in place to work with every single freaking company. Like, sometimes Sony is weird about putting a game out here or putting a game out here. Capcom works with everybody. Like, think about it. Capcom has had Resident Evil 8 is coming to the PlayStation 5, and it's also coming to the Xbox Series X, but they're also putting Monster Hunter Rise only on the Nintendo Switch. Like, clearly, Capcom puts stuff out anywhere they think it'll sell. So if this Resident Evil collection actually exists, like we're all speculating here in chat, I see you guys. Hey there, Matt Thornton. How's it going there, man? I definitely think that it's going to be, like, put on everywhere, and it'll probably just be shadow dropped. They'll just, here's all the classic Resident Evils. Morbo42 super chatted $5 and said, "Love your channel. Code Veronica is my favorite Resident Evil. What was your favorite moment?" I have a lot of favorite moments in Code Veronica. Code Veronica is such a good game, and it aged really well. My two favorite moments is at the very, very, very beginning of Code Veronica. You're in a jail cell, and you get out a lighter, and when you get out a lighter, the light reflects in Claire's eyes, and it's this really, like, it's them showing off the fact that they were making an HD game when that was very cutting edge. I like that. The other moment I love in Code Veronica, let me see if I can find it. It's when Steve Burnside, slow motion, let's see here, Steve Burnside slow-mo. Oh, I can't find a compilation of Steve Burnside saying sorry.
But I thought you were another one of those monsters. Shut up.
Okay, yeah, so that's Code Veronica. Code Veronica is pretty freaking great all the way through. But that also reminds me, chat, it's time for another giveaway. It is time for another PlayStation Code giveaway. Let's pull up chat. We're just going to drop it. I'm going to make it where you're not even prepared this time. You guys probably aren't prepared. Bam, there's a code. Look at that. Bam. You know what? Let's do two. Let's do two codes. Look at this. All right, this is for the PlayStation Store. It works on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. It unlocks an avatar and makes you look like a werewolf from Resident Evil 8. Bam, there's another one. Your shadow dropping codes in chat. True. I want a Ratchet and Clank release date. True, true, true. Clock's ticking, Resident Evil Showcase. Yes, we are down to 25 more minutes. Resident Evil Online? We'll see, we'll see. Can you do Xbox codes? They didn't give me Xbox codes. They only gave me PlayStation codes. Here, I want to take a drink of my... Ooh, hold on. Matt Thornton just dropped a really juicy super chat. Matt Thornton, I love Matt. Matt always says the funnest stuff in chat. I'm sure you guys watch my streams. Matt Thornton always has the best input. Well, he just said, if rumors are true, in the upcoming months, we could be getting some Final Fantasy 16 DLC information, more Final Fantasy 7 Remake information, and Life is Strange 3. Oof. To anybody who's not subscribed, be sure to smash the subscribe button. I am a mega fan of two things. My two favorite things in the entire world, Resident Evil and Final Fantasy. That's it. If I could live on a deserted island with every Final Fantasy and every Resident Evil and a PlayStation that had a little tiny CRT TV, I would live a happy existence. So, I think any rumors about Remake Part 2, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2, I love it. I love it. Can y'all hear this dramatic music? Absurd Advent. I'm not sure if I chose music that's too dramatic or not. All this battle music. You guys can hear this, right? Will there be an Uncharted? Yeah, there'll be a new Uncharted. People in chat saying, oh, Final Fantasy 14 DLC. Oh, yeah, see, Matt shows me speed reading stuff. Hey, dude, love your channel. Thank you so much there, same Final Fantasy and Resident Evil. I see people with with Final Fantasy icons in chat. I love you guys. I see you. I see you. Do you reckon that Wesker will be back? Y'all don't hear the music. Oh, okay. So let me turn this way up then. So I've had music playing. There we go. Bam. Then I'm going to rewind this soundtrack because I had this great soundtrack playing. Bam. Maybe we'll get more info about Indiana Jones. I think Indiana Jones is years away. Let's see here. Final Fantasy 14 DLC, though. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 DLC is going to be juicy for sure. Hackman the Master super chat at $5. Also, good to see you again, Hackman. I haven't seen you in a minute, man. He said, good to see you stream, Dreamcast guy. By the way, what's your favorite Yakuza game? No spoilers. I really, really love Yakuza Kiwami 2. Like, this is gonna sound goofy, but the newest Yakuza is almost always my favorite Yakuza. I feel like that studio is so freaking banging. Like, every freaking game they put out is just fire, fire, fire. Have you heard about the new Naughty Dog game? I heard some rumors, but I haven't looked at it. Leon and Claire look so cool together. Yeah. Let me look at the countdown again here, folks. 21 minutes. Let's see here. 920 people watching. Hello. Judgment was fire. True, true. Safe in chat says, hey, I've never played any Resident Evil. Can I start with 7? Yes. Resident Evil 7, like every couple Resident Evil games, they kind of restart the world. Like the original trilogy, I feel like really stands on its own. Now the remakes of the original trilogy really stands on its own. I think every Resident Evil really stands to itself very, very well. But we actually have a very specific question about Resident Evil here in a super chat by Randolph Rorschach, which is a very fun name to read. $5 super chat. He said, Resident Evil Outbreak or Resident Evil 4? Okay. Now this one's tough. Okay, Resident Evil Outbreak or Resident Evil 4? I'm assuming you mean remake. Which remake do I think is going to be more fun? I want to see a Resident Evil Online game done right. I think that there's been a lot of subpar online Resident Evil games. It's no secret I hated Resident Evil Umbrella. What was it called? Umbrella Corps? Resident Evil Umbrella Corps. It was a multiplayer shooter that took place in the zombie universe, but everybody had like zombie repellent armor. It was awful. Like, it was straight up awful. But it was one of those things that I was kind of like theoretically interested in. I want to see them do it right. Everybody in chat saying RE4, RE4 for sure, RE4, 4444. Protex says 4. So here's the thing. I'm saying this as a mega fan of Resident Evil. I am more curious about the concept of a properly done online Resident Evil. I am more curious about that because let's face it, this game is a masterpiece. When they remake this game, we know it's going to be baller. I'm kind of curious about the game that does not yet exist. Like, to me, the thing that sits in my mind the most as the make or break of the Resident Evil 4 remake is, like, Resident Evil 4 was kind of bizarre when it came out because it just throws away Umbrella. The first million freaking games, Umbrella was such the big bad evil boogeyman. It was in Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Resident Evil Survivor. Like, every freaking game was centered specifically on the idea that we need to stop Umbrella. And then the beginning of Resident Evil 4 is a cutscene that just says, yeah, Umbrella's dead. I'm kind of curious to see what the universe is going to look like, how they're going to handle it and stuff when they do Resident Evil 4 as a remake. I want to see a Code Veronica remake most. Yeah, Christio in chat, I agree, man. Here's a really fun $5 super chat right here. It's from Stardust Dragon, and he said, "It's real annoying that Capcom has all these books, comics, and cancel monsters to pull from and gives us werewolves. Kind of stupid." Yeah, so that's true. So let me see here. I think I've got... Let me pull one of the Resident Evil books out real quick, because... let's see here. Oh, my endless pile. Here we go. So, here's a little bit of education before we get started here, folks, which is the fact that there are a lot of Resident Evil books and stuff. They're very, very good. A lot of them are written by S.D. Perry. I've read all of them, literally every single Resident Evil book. Read them, love them. They're freaking fantastic. But in these books, they go off of canon a lot. They invent new characters. There's a guy named Trent who helps them out. He's not a character that appears in any of the games, but what's always been most fascinating is that in these books, they also invent additional monsters. They create experiments. There's a separate virus that was called like the S virus or the R virus that made intelligent zombies. There were zombies that could take orders and stuff. There was a lot of interesting stuff. So I understand that this super chat is talking about the fact that, like, Capcom will just keep expanding a universe, and then next time they make a sequel, they just kind of go in a totally different direction. Dreamcast guy, you're such a nerd. True, true. Yeah, Fox 10, please do that, yeah. If somebody's spamming something a lot, if somebody puts the same question like 10 times in a row, time them out, yeah. Here we go. Leadfoot Messiah, $2 super chat, says, "Are you hyped for the Callisto Protocol?" What the hell is Callisto Protocol? I'm going to Google that on this monitor in case that's like big mommy milkers. Let's see here. Callisto Protocol. It's a survival game. Is this like zombie aliens? Oh, just normal monster aliens. My God, that thing is terrifying. Why do you have two jaws there? Look at upper jaw, lower jaw. Oh my God. That's a really cool monster design. What the hell is... Oh my God, it's eating the hell out of him. Yeah, well, I had no idea what this is, but yeah, I'll probably play the hell out of this. Callisto Protocol coming 2022. Okay, well, that's a million miles away. That's a million miles away. Okay, let's do another code giveaway, shall we? We're going to rapid fire a couple here, all right, folks? I've got 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. I've got 5 codes left. How hyped are you, Dreamcast guy? I am hyped. I'm extremely freaking hyped. Dreamcast guy, do you have a PSVR? I do have a PSVR, but I'll be honest, I don't use it much. I've had a PSVR since last year. I've had my PSVR for about 2 years, and I've probably used it less than 10 hours. Oh, Callisto Protocol is made by the guy who made Dead Space. Okay, Leadfoot, okay. That's very pretty pre-rendered footage, yeah. Okay, so we now have 14 minutes until the big showcase begins. So we're all hyped in chat, right? Okay. We're going to drop 5 codes rapid fire. I'm going to do these back to back. I want everybody to get ready. Just to restate this, what I'm about to drop in chat is a code that, if redeemed on a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 5, will give you an avatar that is like a werewolf from Resident Evil 8. Apparently, this is the only way you're ever going to get it. This is the only time it's ever going to be unlockable is from this event. So here we go. I'm about to drop 5 codes back to back. It only works in America, so if you're like a Brit bonger, I got bad news. How do I add the code to my PS5? You just redeem it. You just redeem it on the PlayStation Store or inside of your PlayStation itself. There is a redeem code. Okay. Code number 1. I'm just going to drop all these back to back. All 5 codes. This is y'all's chance. I refuse to get hyped, even though I'm here for the hyped in. Yeah, look, man, I'm super hyped. Alright. Xbox get nothing. Hey, man, blame this is what Capcom gave me. Capcom gave me a bunch of PlayStation codes. And this is code number 5. I got the first one, Dreamcast guy. Well, thank you. Congratulations, Marcos, in chat. Do I need to play Resident Evil 7 before Resident Evil 8? I think you do. I think the rest of the Resident Evil series you can kind of get away with not playing, but Resident Evil 7 is pretty freaking mandatory for Resident Evil 8. But I have good news. Resident Evil 7 goes on sale constantly. Is RE8 coming to PS4? I think they said it is at some point. Okay. We're done with the codes. Okay, cool. Thanks, Dreamcast guy. Yeah, no problem, guys. No problem. Don't thank me. Thank Capcom. Capcom provided those codes. Capcom has been really cool. Capcom was very supportive of me streaming all this and listening to their music and everything. So, thank Capcom. Let's hope this reveal is worth all the hype. Resident Evil 7 is also on Games Pass now. All right, Bryden, that's a great point. Let's see here. Hey, Dreamcast guy. Glad to see you're streaming again. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing really good. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Mandoink. Mandoink, I always mispronounce your name. Matt Thornton super chatted £5 European and said, sorry if I embarrass you. Name one video game monster that terrified you as a child. The boogeyman from King's Quest still creeps me out. All right. Y'all are going to laugh at me. The first game ever in my life that scared me. You guys are going to laugh at me in chat, but I'm going to be completely honest. If you guys super chat a question, I'll always be honest. The first game that ever scared me was Super Mario World. The first game that scared me was Super Mario World. There was a time where I was left alone. My parents would disappear a lot. Sometimes they'd leave for days at a time. I'm completely alone in the house. My brothers would disappear quite often. So I'm alone in this house, and I'm really, really afraid. I'm a child. I'm alone. I'm hungry. And I was trying to play Super Mario World to distract myself. And for some reason, I got it in my head that that if I heard the game over music, which is this sound of angels going up to heaven, I had a weird fear that if I died, I would hear that music. And I was afraid of hearing the heaven music, I would actually die. So when I got a game over in that game, I would run to the TV and turn the volume off. After that, the game that scared me the most is, in my teenage years, I got real freaked out by Silent Hill 4. The ghosts in Silent Hill 4 really got my freaking head. The creepy Ocarina of Time things, I mean, those never really scared me. Yeah, I know. Mario time. Google King's Quest Boogeyman and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, Matt, let me see what you're talking about here. The event starts here in 9 minutes, folks. 9 minutes. All right, let's see here. King's Quest Boogeyman. All right, so Matt Thornton in chat said that this is the scariest. I don't even see it. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, the Boogeyman's kind of scary. All right. One of the first games that really scared me as well was the ghosts in what was it? Morrowind. When you used to go into little crypts, it played spooky music so loud. I feel like music affects me more than anything else when it comes to terror. Like if you're blasting spooky music, that gets in my freaking head. Ocarina of Time scared me as a kid because of those things grabbing me in the town of the future. Yep. We need a proper Silent Hill HD collection. True! Vanzalar in chat actually just said, I beat the Resident Evil 3 remake for the first time this week. Pretty good time. Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid scared me. So chat, I'm super curious. I am going to actually read y'all. So in chat, we have 1,100 people watching. What is the first monster? I want it to specifically be a monster. What is the first monster in a video game that scared you? Tell me in chat and I want to read a couple. Because I'm curious, because I feel like a lot of y'all are younger than me. And if you're younger than me, I'm kind of curious what games y'all grew up with. Because stuff like Condemned, the gooey monsters in Condemned, if I played that as a 6-year-old, I would have had to have therapy. Original Clock Tower is scary. Are you going to do a brutally honest review for Resident Evil Village? Yep. The Resident Evil 2 Licker was the first monster that scared me. Tyrant in Biohazard. The nurses in Silent Hill scared me. Oh, this is an interesting one. A kid grew up with the original Dead Space, so the necromorphs freaked him out. That's very interesting. Chainsaw Guy from RE4. That's a good choice. The first zombie from number 1 got me. Doom 64 got me. That did not expect that. Doom 64. I was afraid of the psychos from Borderlands. Interesting. I guess if I was a little kid, yeah, I can understand that. I was terrified of the T-Rex in Tomb Raider 1. Okay, that's interesting. As a child, I was afraid of the piano in Mario 64. The alien in Alien 64. The half-body woman in Silent Hill freaked me out. House of the Dead, yeah. Crimson Zombies in the remake. Pyramid Head. I've seen a lot of people say Pyramid Head. Kazdors from Fallout. Whatever the heck the monster is in Fear, that scared me. The rats in Parasite Eve. Ooh, I like that. My mother-in-law. I appreciate the cringe boomer humor. Constantine from Thief, The Dark Project. Ooh, that's a deep cut. The eel in Mario 64. I'm very quickly learning that a lot of y'all were afraid of Mario 64. Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, Superman 64 scared me as a kid because it sucked. True, true. I was deathly afraid of the Skulltulas from Zelda as a kid. That is fascinating. Let me read these last super chats. Here's a good one. We got 5 minutes, folks. Exactly 5 minutes till the show kicks off. Edson just super chatted $5 and said, watching your stream at work, I'm avoiding my boss. I can't miss this reveal. All right. Freddy Krueger on the NES, final boss on Earthbound, spiders in Half-Life. Yeah, this is really cool. Dead Space Necromorphs. Oh, all right. I'm going to pray. We're going to say a Resident Evil prayer. Everybody got your copies of Resident Evil all stacked up. It's time for a good old-fashioned Resident Evil prayer. Dear Capcom, whose art's in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Make a good game. Show us all the gameplay. I want to see the tall vampire lady just snoo me. Please show us why Chris is being so evil, but not in a spoiler way. Oof. This is it, people. This is going to be the Resident Evil showcase. And again, part of the reason I'm so excited for this is the fact that it is the Resident Evil showcase. This is not about Resident Evil Village, although I do think that's going to be the major focus. I do bet we're probably going to get some nice surprises today, hopefully. Including, one of the things I am the most anticipating is definitely just, I really, really, really hope that we see some of the whatever this online mode is supposed to be. This what was it called? Reverse. Whenever this actually starts, I'll of course turn this music off. We just got the save room music on and stuff for fun right now. Dear Satan, give us Operation Raccoon City 3 remake. That's no talking about the Operation Raccoon City. I hate Operation Raccoon City. Super Metroid scared the crap out of me. Interesting. My biggest hope is that we get a demo. True, Lauren, I agree. I hope to see you smile. I promise I will. Do you think the RE4 remake will be announced? Maybe they'll tease it. There are rumors going around that the Resident Evil 4 remake is being worked on in some capacity. They are tinkering with it right freaking now, but it's a while off, you know? Okay, we're going to turn off this music because the showcase starts here in 120 seconds. Ooh, let me make sure. Desktop volume maxed. When this starts, you're going to hear it nice and loud and clear. Let me read these last super chats. The Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I was a baby. So Blue Hair Lord, thank you so much. That's very funny. Blue Hair Lord was terrified as a kid of the Heartless. Also, what was that one? I saw this other super chat. What was that other super chat? The X-Files music would scare me as a kid, says Gentinko with a $2 super chat. I loved the X-Files theme. How do you know that Busty Mama is a vampire? I think people are just kind of assuming. That's a Mandoink with a $2 super chat. You know, if she's not a vampire, let me open up this folder again. I think this lady is a vampire, or maybe she's a... Look at this. Look at that. I think people are partially assuming she's a vampire just because she's got really pale skin. Oh my god, she's going to strangle me and I'm going to pay her to do it. Okay, we got 1 minute, folks. 1 minute. 1,300 people in chat. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot of Resident Evil content very, very soon. We're going to be talking about the demo. We're going to be talking about the beta, if there is like a multiplayer beta or something. I'm going to be making videos on everything. And of course, topping it off with a giant Resident Evil 8 review. 45 seconds. Strap in. Get your drinks ready, boys. It is time to get spooky. I love you, Dreamcast guy. Thank you so much there, B-Man. Everyone's thirsty for vampires. True, true. Oh my god. Can you do a room tour? This is my room. There you go. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I'm so excited. 14 seconds. Oh, man. 10, 9, 8. $10 super chat from Omar. He said, they're absolutely bringing Leon back for Village. I'm sure. What do you think? I hope they bring Leon back, but we'll see. We'll see. Live in 32 minutes. What? Wait, it is supposed to start for... let me refresh. Oh, there we go. So it's definitely going to be multiple games that have multiple settings. Did y'all see those zombie-looking dudes?
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today, and welcome to our Resident Evil Showcase. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, here to give you a closer look into what Capcom has coming up for the Resident Evil franchise. We'll be kicking things off with some brand new content and an exclusive first look at Resident Evil Village
What
gameplay
the hell is that,
you
dude?
do not want to miss. So without further ado, let's get started.
All right, all right.
Hey now, think positively, all right? We talked about this.
I know. We hardly talk about anything else.
Oh god. Oh god, stop fucking with the volume. There we go.
Castle Bell heralds danger. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him...
Please,
No,
you're gonna
Mother
step on him.
Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down.
It's a lot of booba. You guys saw the booba. This setting is fantastic.
Can someone please tell me what the hell is going on here?
No. The place is full of nothing but blood and death.
Okay, that's cool. Oh, they have like swords and stuff. Holy God.
Well, Ethan Winters. There you are.
Holy hell, that looks so good. Okay, if I full screen it, it might mess some stuff up. You're seeing the full image though over there,
Who the fuck
guys.
are you?
Let's see what you're really made of, Ethan Winters.
Did you hear that guy's voice was robot-y? Big Mama? Oof.
That was amazing, but I still have so many questions. Like, when can I pre-order this thing? Perhaps producer Pete Fabiano has some answers for us. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey everyone, I'm Pete Fabiano, producer on Resident Evil Village. When we first announced Resident Evil Village
Big
back in
mommy
June,
milkers.
we only mentioned PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. I'm happy to announce we've been working hard to bring the survival horror experience.
All right, so it is going to be on
current
PS4.
generation
PS4
consoles as
and Xbox One confirmed.
Resident Evil Village will also be coming to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One day and date with next gen.
Okay.
The PS4 version can be upgraded for free to the digital PS5 version, and the Xbox One version gives you free access to the game on Xbox Series X through Smart Delivery. It's also my pleasure to tell you exactly when you can get your hands on the game.
April? Let me say April 12th.
Resident Evil Village
May?
will be available worldwide on May 7th.
No joke, that's my fucking birthday.
pre-orders kicking
That is
off
my fucking
today.
birthday, baby. Oh my god,
Alongside
yes.
the standard edition, we have a few other options for the game. First, we have the Digital Deluxe Edition, available on all platforms. Players will be able to heighten their survival horror experience with extra content, including in-game items that call back to Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. There's also a collector's edition for consoles that includes all the Deluxe Edition content, as well as a striking figure of Chris Redfield, a steelbook case, poster, and art book. And for those of you who haven't played the previous entry, we have the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard bundle. This lets you get your hands on the award-winning RE7 while you wait for Resident Evil Village. Pre-order any of these editions, and you'll be able to get your hands on both the Mr. Raccoon weapon accessory and their survival resource pack, which will offer additional support during the first few hours of gameplay. Finally, digital
Resident Evil
pre-orders from the
soundtrack.
PlayStation Store will receive an exclusive Resident Evil
I'm
Village
happy,
mini
guys. I'm
soundtrack.
happy. This pre-order bonuses. I don't give a crap about pre-order bonuses, but
All right, I've been waiting for this. I know you've been waiting for this. It's time for the world premiere first look at Resident Evil Village gameplay. Alongside this first look, we have Pete Fabiano back to offer some insights as well. Let's take a look.
I'm glad they're bringing this to last gen. I see some people in chat
Now
kind
we're
of
here to
mocking
give you
it.
an
I'm glad
exclusive
this is
first
coming to
look
PS4 and
at
Xbox
Resident
because
Evil
honestly, it
Village
sells
gameplay.
more. These are
Just
PS5
like
graphics.
in Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, you'll be taking control of Ethan Winters. You'll make your way from the village to the castle. Players will need to get in and search for their kidnapped daughter. As you've noticed by now, Resident Evil Village keeps the first-person perspective. We think it really
It looks
draws
so
players
good.
into the detailed world we've created. You'll see a lot of those little details come to life here.
Yeah, the details are
The team put
insane.
a ton of effort into creating a truly authentic feel. From art design to technology, everything ties in great and creates some beautiful visuals.
Look at the animation on his shadow.
Now it's time to meet some of the castle denizens. As you'd expect, a warm welcome's not really what's in store for Ethan.
Oh my god, look at that hook.
Man blood.
They're vampires, I'm telling you. Oh my god.
Now, let's take a look at him. Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Please step on him. I mean, hey chat, how's it going?
Shifting gears a bit, we're finally going to show off some combat. It's not just about shooting. Guarding will also be an important part of the game.
That's weird.
Each type of enemy has their own distinct way of fighting.
Oh, so that's the
you'll need to change
werewolves.
up your strategy to defeat them. Everyone knows what to do with red battles.
Good thing
right?
there's an explosive there.
Some of you will remember a similar management system in Resident Evil 4. This time around, we've added crafting, which allows you to create items such as first aid and ammo.
Step on my face.
There's also an assortment of weapons to find and utilize throughout the game.
Yeah, baby. Military-style weaponry for a military-style foe, baby.
I've been waiting for you, Mr. Winters.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who is anyone has heard of the likes of you.
The merchant makes a return. This time he's known as the Duke. You'll be going to him to buy and sell weapons, amongst other things.
I've seen several people in chat say that it feels like they're copying the Bloodborne art style, and I kind of agree with that.
Each time you encounter him. He's an interesting fella.
Break stuff to look tough.
Smash away with your trusty knife. There's plenty of items to find in your travel.
Boogie 298. Boogie is in this game? Dang.
Wait, do you hear that? And we've also got extra objectives outside of the main ones. Of course, it goes without saying that there'll be plenty of puzzles to solve for players to move forward. Oh, and plenty of surprises to keep you on your toes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Did that come out of his hand?
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular, and just watch.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, that's one way to end the video.
Now that we've shown you what's in store for Resident Evil Village, let's take a look at the exclusive PlayStation 5 demo.
PlayStation 5 demo, baby!
For this demo, players won't be playing as Ethan, but as a character we're referring to as the Maiden. Unlike the actual game, this experience doesn't feature combat or even blocking.
We're hoping to have players get a real feel for the visuals and audio as they take the Maiden on her journey to find a way out of the castle. And you can download the exclusive demo on PlayStation 5 today. Of course, we want as many people as possible.
I will be making a video about that, boys.
So
I
we'll
will be
have a
making a video about that
separate new
as soon as we're
demo
done with
available
this.
on all platforms, ready for sometime this spring.
This year marks the 25th anniversary of the Resident Evil franchise, with the very first game releasing in Japan back on March 22nd, 1996. Since then, the series has expanded well beyond the realm of video games. From toys and board games, to CG movies, to live-action Hollywood films,
oh, I'm so excited.
Resident Evil has become a cultural icon. Resident Evil continues to offer
God, I want to play that demo so bad. I will be making a video about that demo in just a minute. Oh my god, I'm excited.
More about what you can expect in 2021.
Earlier this month, we started inviting players to join a closed beta test. The test won't happen until later next week, but I want to use this chance to reveal more details.
This is it.
With the 25th anniversary of Resident Evil coming on March 22nd, we are excited to celebrate this milestone with our fans. Last September, we showed off a piece of key art showcasing some of Resident Evil's iconic characters to start the celebration. Now, I'm happy to announce what was behind that. Let's take a look.
Whoa, whoa. Is this cell shaded? Reverse. Is this deathmatch? Are they... I don't want deathmatch. What? Okay, that's pretty cool.
Arrowverse is one of the ways we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the franchise, showcasing so many of the characters that fans love. It'll be available for free to anyone who purchases Resident Evil Village. So be sure to follow the Resident Evil social channels.
What in the hell is this,
news.
folks?
And check out the official website for even more
I'll
details.
play the beta. I honestly, I already secretly signed up for the beta. We'll see if I get in. I'll make a video about that as well when it comes
On behalf
out.
of Massive Entertainment and Ubisoft, congratulations to the Resident Evil team on their 25th anniversary. We can't wait to get our hands on our Arrowverse. For the occasion, we are bringing a celebration to our game, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. For a limited time, you will be able to collect some of the iconic outfits and items from the original Resident Evil trilogy. Everyone
least
that
it's
logs
free,
in during
true.
the event will get Leon Kennedy's Raccoon Police Department outfit as a warm-up. Now let's have a look at some of these.
Okay, guys, I'm paying attention, but I'm also going to be checking the PlayStation 5 store. I want to get that demo installing, baby.
皆様こんにちは。バイオハザードの映像作品にてプロデューサーを務めていますカプコンの小林博之です。昨年発表しましたフル 3DCG アニメーションバイオハザードインフィニットダークネスについてお話ししたいと思います。
Store is lagging, yeah.
ゲームでおなじみのレオンとクレアが
The
活
demo
躍
is
する
only
物
going to
語
be
と
on
なっております
PS5. True, yes, yes.
時
For
間軸
now,
は
it
バイオハ
seems.
ザード4の後の、数年後のお話となっておりまして、レオンがスーツ姿でとある場所でゾンビ事件に巻き込まれます。この作品はですね、Netflix にて全世界、配信になりますので
I am excited for
皆
this.
さん
I
お
like
楽しみくだ
I
さい。
like the extended Resident Evil media.
Wow, a lot's been happening, and I hope you enjoyed watching. But if you missed anything along the way, don't worry. Keep an eye on the Resident Evil social channels and official website, which will be sharing everything from today's show. As a quick reminder, Resident Evil Village is available for pre-order starting today for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4,
Look
Xbox
how tall
Series
she
X,
is. Oh,
Xbox One,
she
and
better
Steam
be in
for
the
PC.
demo.
And don't forget, PlayStation 5 owners get a sneak peek through downloadable content available worldwide starting today.
Why only
It has been an
PlayStation 5?
absolute honor
Sony
to celebrate
signs
the amazing
deals.
Resident Evil leading up to its 25th anniversary with all of you across the globe. I'm your host, Brittany Brombacher, and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
Okay, so we didn't get a Resident Evil collection like I was hoping, but that was interesting. It was interesting. Is there going to be a one more thing? They cut their own logo off. That's their screen. That's the way it actually looks. Very weird. That's it? That's it. Okay. She is 8 feet tall? Hell yeah. Alright. Everybody like that booba? Let me see here. Resident Evil Village. I'm seeing if I can actually install that demo. The PlayStation Store is down. My God. We crashed the store, boys. Alright, I do want to read this last super chat here, but Man Doink super chatted $2 and said, I'm super chatting $2 for the booba. Man, that was pretty cool. I still think the multiplayer thing, I was not super won over by it. Maybe it'll end up being fun, but I think Resident Evil 8 looks fantastic. Honestly, y'all are going to laugh at me. The part of that I enjoyed the most, I think seeing the werewolves was cool. I'm glad that there are the in-between monsters. I'm glad that there's going to be like zombies with swords, you know? I dropped in all my codes already. Captain Commando, calling it now Code Veronica Remake after Resident Evil 7. Boy, I hope so. Thanks everybody for watching. Please do me a giant favor. Hold on, let me read this. Mark Anderser just donated $2 and said, been watching for years. You made an impact on my life. Well, thank you so much for the kind words. Albamas just donated $5 and said, Dreamcast guy, keep dreaming. Vampire Life. Dreamcast guy says, keep dreaming. Vampire Lady says, keep creaming. All right. I love you guys a bunch. Let me wait. I'll read the last of super chats. So I'll read the last of donations. And then I'm going to get to work on that PlayStation 5 demo video. I'm so freaking excited. I love you guys a bunch. Thanks so much. Honestly, because y'all have been supporting the streams and stuff is why I'm able to get my like official Resident Evil badge. You guys rock. Seriously, I love y'all a bunch. Thanks so much. If y'all haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to watch my content. And everybody's great. Let's see here. I thought we were going to see Revelations 3. Everything was good. Another online game. Didn't Resistance bomb? Yeah, I mean, I think that part of it is just the fact that maybe Resistance made money. Resident Evil Resistance sucked in my opinion, but if it made money, I mean, they're going to make another one. Okay, well, holy heck, almost, we had like 1,800 viewers at peak. That was absolutely insane. All right, I love you guys a bunch. PlayStation 5 demo coming soon. Big video tonight. Screw it, staying up late, gonna crack open a Red Bull, gonna have some good times. And of course, I'm gonna keep dreaming. Much love to you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great one. And see you soon in that other video.